Welcome to another episode of Between Two Trucks. I'm your host with the most, Barney the roofing guy. We got a special guest today, Kenny Vance. Welcome.
Barney, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Great.
Now, do you go by Russell or Redheaded Fireball?
I've been called that once or twice.
You know, we all have nicknames. I want you to feel comfortable with me in my show.
It's very interesting that you knew that, Barney. I'm really impressed.
Yeah,
really
I do a little bit of homework, buddy.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I want to be polite here. Hey, you know, we got social distance. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Barney, for having me. Should I put my mask on or?
No, you're good. You're good. We're far enough away.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Never be too safe. Okay. For the next episode. So, you're one of our valued customers, and you're with Masterbolt Manufacturing, correct?
That is correct, Barney.
So, have you ever done any filming like this before?
I've never, well, I've done a little bit, but it's like little 2-minute blogs and stuff like that, but not too much.
Well, I just want to let you know, we don't use a teleprompter. So,
damn it.
We kind of wing it a little bit. You know, I'm going to shoot you some questions, you know.
Got it, got it. Do you always wear this outfit like this on
Yeah, that's what they
day?
make me wear. I tried to dress up once and they got mad at me, so.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how you get anything done with all them videos you shoot. I mean,
it's tough to be me, Barney. I'm telling you. You know, my boss requires me to do my day-to-day stuff. I gotta go film these videos, right? And then it still expects me to get everything else done and then some.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's hard being me, Barney.
I know. I get you. I get you. So, tell my viewers a little bit about Masterbolt.
Well, Masterbolt.
You know, the funny thing is, Masterbolt sounds like a superhero. You know. I'm Masterbolt man.
The old Masterbolt, right?
Right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's good. You know, we should probably get that character in, you know, something for Masterbolt. That's a pretty good idea, Barney.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, like that guy, the plumber with the big wrench?
Yeah.
Master plumber?
We have Master Bolter.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
That'd be awesome. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I want the proceeds from that, you know, if you do that.
We'll see what it can do. We may be able to get you a little cut here and there. So
tell me a little bit about Masterbolt.
Masterbolt is a hot forged fastener manufacturer. We manufacture all kinds of different bolts for the electrical grids, railroad industry, heavy construction, all kinds of different things. Our specialty is larger diameters and long parts. We don't like the little guys and little short things, you know. We're not into that. We're Masterbolt, so we do big things.
Oh, appreciate that, Russell. So we applied spray polyurethane foam on your roof. Why did you choose polyurethane foam?
Chris West told me to put it down.
So did he force you, or?
Kind of.
Bring the big guys in, say they're going to bust your kneecaps if you don't
He just said, hey, listen, you know me, we do a good job, we go way back, I'll put this roof on your. I'm like, okay, perfect. It's been excellent, by the way.
Awesome, awesome. So other than Chris West, why did you choose West Roofing Systems?
Because West Roofing is a very well-known roofing company. Been in the business for a long, long time, right? A staple of LaGrange for, God, how many years, right?
Right.
So one of the things that you looked at the roof, our roof would not be very good for like a rubber roof or anything like that. Spray foam was the way to go with how well it could get in the crevices and seal, because our roof was in pretty bad shape with leaking. I mean, we had tarps and things collecting water and it was not good. But the foam would be an easy ply, quick, right? And West Roofing does a great job. So why not use West Roofing?
Appreciate that, appreciate that. It's funny how you didn't say one thing about Chris. That's good, that's good. Well, it's not all about Chris, you know?
Sometimes it is and sometimes it's not, right?
Right. Let me ask you, you could have chose another contractor. What stood out with our company that made your decision easy?
Well, one is
Or hard.
Either way, right? I will tell you, one of the things that really stood out for me for Wes was the trust factor, right? When you put something down and make a large investment like putting on a roof, right? That's a pretty big capital investment. You
Right.
have to make sure that you have somebody that you trust. And with relationships that you've had and with guys at West Roofing, and also knowing what they've done in the past with other places and talked about other companies, it was an easy decision to say, we're going with West Roofing because we trust them, we know the job will get done correctly.
He'd be a good spokesperson. So, like you say, I've known Chris for many years. He told me I'd be retired by now. Isn't that funny? Hasn't happened yet. Now I'm hosting this damn YouTube show for free.
Free?
Free.
I thought I was getting a cut from this.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
He's making the money. We're just, we're just here.
We're just the good
Creating it.
looks. The good
Yeah.
looks for the.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Well, knowing him, he'll probably send me out to pasture next week because I said that. So,
Well, I have a little bit of roof left. Maybe you can come over and do it on the side for me. Huh?
Yeah, all right, I'll do that. So, I was discussing with our marketing guy that you'd be happy to answer any questions from one of any property managers that may give you a call.
Sure.
Let's put a scenario together. Usually what I do with my, people that are on my show, I act like a customer. I want to be the property owner. I'm kind of, looking at a new roof system. There's a lot out there. Scratch your head. Which one do I want to do? West Roofing comes up, Will you recommend West Roofing systems to anybody?
Yes.
And I know you've explained that in the beginning
Yeah.
of the show. How would you tell that customer about West Roofing? From your standpoint and you being a valued customer for West Roofing, I mean, what stood out most of all, besides Chris? I don't want to hear about Chris.
I'm not gonna
We're
talk
talking
about Chris
West
anymore,
Roofing
yeah.
systems altogether.
Well, a couple things will stand out with you. Is one, when you work with them, there is nothing hidden. Like when they give you a quote and they assess the situation, they're going to be very upfront with you and say, they did a bunch of core samples, right? And said, this section is wet. This section is not. So we don't need to do as much, we don't need to do a complete tear off in this section because it's okay. This section, we're gonna need it, right? So what they tell you they're going to do, they do it. There's no, surprises. There was a couple little things where you don't know about things, but they went in there and fixed it with no issues. The other thing that stands out about you, we had a situation where they were in a process of doing part of the roof, and we had another section that the wind came in and blew part of our roof off.
Mother Nature will do that.
Yeah, I call. Next day, actually that day, they had somebody there putting tarps up so the rain wouldn't come in. And then the next day, and this was on a Saturday, by the way, next day they're coming there and putting the roof and fixing the roof the next day. I'm not sure how much other roofing companies will do that kind of stuff, but that's the kind of, professionalism, and that's the kind of treatment you get from West Roofing.
I'm gonna
And they do
sign
a
you
really
up.
good
I'm gonna
job.
sign you up as a spokesperson for West Roofing System because man, you're pretty good.
I just speak, I'm honest, I'm a very honest guy. That's where the redheaded fireball gets into play,
Yeah, I heard. I mean, this is a family show. I'd go deeper into that, so we're just gonna keep it right there.
Okay, good.
So we know what the reasons are you like spray foam roofing. Do you have any? Tell me some of the pros about polyurethane foam that you were told and you see. I know you've walked the roofs.
Well, one of the pros is I'm not have to worry about it for 15 years, right? Minimum. I mean, you put it down and you kind of walk away from it, and there's no issues. One of the pros, like I said, is the warranty in the 15 years. The other pro is that it does insulate your building, right? You know, the heating, the air conditioning, whatever you're doing that time, you are getting an R factor from the roof. So that is a huge bonus with the foam.
Awesome, awesome. What are some of the cons?
I don't know,
a lot
man.
of times we as salesmen come up and we say the pros and cons. Is there any cons that you could give us on that?
From the sections that we've done, no, because if there was an issue, we resolved the issue, right? So I said maybe the only con would be having to talk to Chris all the time, but that might be the only con that we have.
Yeah, he's a talker, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. I see us on the phone, I'm like, mute, you know.
Yeah. What's your ringtone? You got a ringtone for him?
No,
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, it's just like do not answer, right?
Yeah. Spam. Now here's one I wanted to ask you. How did my field guys perform for you and your employees?
They did it, honestly, and I'm not just saying this, but they did an excellent job. They were there when they said they were going to be there, number one. They were very respectful. If they needed something, they come and ask, right? They cleaned up every single day. There wasn't debris, there wasn't anything laying around in the parking lot or anything like that. We actually had to call another tenant that owned the actual parking lot where we actually had the trucks do some of the roof. And you know, the guy was like, hey, I'm really nervous about this. Zero issues. In fact, I even bought them pizza one day because they were such a great bunch of guys and a crew.
Wow.
We bought them pizza one day.
Wow.
I have to mention Caleb because Caleb did a great job, I will have to say, as a lead guy.
Yeah,
was
he's
awesome.
something else, isn't he?
I'll need him on a football team, you know.
Right.
Big boy.
Yes, he is. Well, that concludes our episode. I appreciate you coming in and wasting my time. And, you know, Russell, it was a real pleasure, and look forward to many more years of working together.
Barney, if you need me next week to do another video, I'm your guy. So.
All right, I'll do it.
All right.
Spokesperson.
All right, here
All
we
right.
go.